Alright, so I'm out here at the old Madigan place and I found something kind of cool. Got an old door plate. Try to straighten that out a little bit. There you go, you can see the old skeleton keyhole. That's pretty cool. Alright, had a nickel signal, and that's what I was hoping for, but it's a shotgun head stamp instead. Oh well. Well, I got another penny signal, but instead I got this. It's a old squeeze box reed or an organ reed. I'll clean it off and see if I can get a letter off of there. Well, I don't know if you can read this or not, but today's video is brought to you by the letter G. Well, this one had me going. It was coming up as a 50, which would be about a quarter on the Nocta Legend, but after I got it cleaned up, I think it's just an aluminum snap button cover or something like that. I think it's part of an old button though. Very light. Now it rings up as a 30, which is a piece of aluminum. Oh well, on to the next. Well, I normally don't dig big iron, but I did today, and that's what I found. It's a piece of an old school desk. This is probably from the old 1886 schoolhouse. I found several pieces of this so far. Well, we got another piece of old school desk. I'm sure there's going to be more out here. Now, I don't know what they did, if they busted them up and then they spread them in the field. I don't know why they did it, but I've probably found 4 pieces now. Okay, so I changed spots, decided to hit a old 1870s farm field, and I got what I thought might be a nickel signal, but turns out to be this instead. I think it's some old type of workwear button. Try to get it cleaned up and see what it says on there. All right, well, I got it cleaned up, and it's one I've never seen before. I believe that says Nodak, N-O-D-A-K. So I'll have to do some research on that one. I'm not sure what company that was. All right, I'm not sure what I'm talking about here, but I got a rifle casing, and I see WRA Co. So I'm assuming that's Winchester Rifle Company. It's got an 88, so I'm assuming that's the caliber, but I'm sure somebody out there will know, not me. All right, nothing spectacular, but something kind of cool back from the old horse days when they were plowing the fields here. An old brass rivet. Well, there's the old single grave out in the country. And I got something just agricultural related, some old horse tack. Nothing too exciting. Well, this is my second spot today. The original homesteader of this land is buried right over there in that single grave. And he used to have all this land. And then there's a whole nother 40 or so behind those trees that he had. But that car over there had some hunters, so it's time for me to go. But made a few cool finds. I'll be back. There's got to be some coins or some other old artifacts in here somewhere. Until then, we'll see you guys next time.